and welcome today to Talking Winch. It's the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. It's Winchester City versus Weymouth. And before we go any further, it is so good to be home at the new improved Charters Community Stadium. Of course, as always, I'm joined by the one and only Peter Keane. I am, of course, the original People's Reporter. He's not another one, ladies and gentlemen. The man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that's just too sweet to be sour, the People's Reporter, Mr. Yannick Piatkowski. Good afternoon, Pete.
Good afternoon, Yannick. That's quite an introduction you're giving yourself there, son.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, I thought it was a special occasion. I thought I'd bring it back. I used to do it back in the day. So I thought, special occasion, special intro. I won't do it every week. It's just for special occasions, as the old saying goes. So, yeah, anyway, you know. Didn't miss a beat, though, did I?
Certainly didn't. Was that for Adam Bestwick's benefit?
Well, you know, yes. Anyway, anyway, it is so good to be home, Pete. It really is, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. I think we're all over the moon to be back, and I've got to say the ground is looking great. All that hard work that the club's put in, credit to everybody behind the scenes who's got this over the line and got us back home. And it's looking great here, isn't it? I can't wait to kick off and see the lads in action first game at home in the new facilities.
Exactly, and of course I came down with Kev on Wednesday, no, Thursday night we came down. We looked around and when they were doing training down here, and to be honest with you, it was just seeing it under floodlights. It looked great, it really did. But seeing it in beautiful blue sky, sunshine. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, we've done enough travelling, which we'll come on to in a minute. But yeah, it's just good to be home. Anyway, before we go any further, we're going to do something we haven't done in a while. Early. You have teams.
I do indeed, yeah. 2 changes. So,
what result?
Douglas is back in. Wilkie drops out, and Ollie Griggs isn't dropped down. He's not even on the bench today, so I don't know if that's an injury or if that's a tactical change Dave's done. And the captain and talisman, Jamie Barron's back in the starting lineup, which is great to see.
It is, after how well he played against Hungerford in the replay, of course. He was instrumental in us doing so well.
Absolutely.
Now then, of course, today is the FA Cup, but is it fair to say we've chalked up the miles in the last month, shall we say?
Without doubt. Yes, thank you. I was just going to get onto that because I want to know whose idea it was to schedule 2 of our 3 longest trips back to back. Because for any team to have to go down to Tiverton on the Saturday, then Murphy on the Tuesday, bearing in mind in between these lads have to work, that's hard going. That's hard going, and I don't think it's very fair. The flip side of that is you can say we've obviously done our 3 longest trips now, but yeah, I think they need to look at that in the league because I think that for any team, that it just seems a bit harsh to me.
It's not just unfair on the players, it's unfair on us, the supporters. Because the supporters have got to try and either get time off work or, you know, it's a long trip. I don't think people realise, you know, the Tiverton one's about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Murph is about the same. We've done Plymouth at the beginning of August. Was it end of August, sorry? End of August.
End of August, correct, yeah.
And then beginning, we went down to Tavistock in the cup, which of course can't odds. We know that is a cup draw. But that's what? Well over 1,000 miles we've done.
It must be, yeah, it must be up there. Yeah, you're right, over 1,000 miles without doubt. Yeah, it's been heavy going. On the plus side, of course, I just want to say the next 4 Saturdays we're home and 5 out of the next 6 games we're properly home, so that's good. I think that's good karma after what we after all the travelling the club's had to do.
And the funny thing is, we are unbeaten at home.
Well, absolutely.
So, Scott Arundel, thank you very much for that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Good, well pointed out there, our super statistician there, Scott.
Yeah. Today's a free hit today, isn't it? Would you not agree?
Completely agree, yeah. I mean, there's no pressure on us, is there? It's, they're the National League South team, Weymouth, big non-league club, big following. Obviously, they've brought a few up here. So, yeah, you know, we've done well to get to the qualifying round. If we were to get through, it'd be great financially for the club, but also bring us a step closer to the ultimate dream, you know, first round proper. But, yeah, like you say, definitely a free hit for us, so, yeah.
I mean, that's the ultimate dream. People may not realise this. You've never watched much non-league football. The ultimate dream for any non-league football club is first round proper the FA Cup, because that's like a cup final day for these. But you look at Maidstone, they went all the way to the 5th round last year. We played them, of course. That's the really ironic thing about it. In the 3rd round last year, wasn't it?
The qualifying round, yeah, pretty much. Well, it would have been a year ago, absolutely. And obviously, as we know, Winchester City have never quite been able to get to the first round. We've got to the final qualifying round twice, once in the 50s, and obviously more recently 6 years ago away at Torquay, where we gave a great display, but ultimately fell at the final hurdle.
Yeah. I mean, you could just see how good the different standards were, and it just wasn't our day, so to speak. That was a good day, actually. But now we can see Davo and the boys training over there. I'm really looking forward to today. As we said, free hit, should be a good atmosphere. And you never know, ladies and gentlemen, the magic of the cup might just happen down here.
Here's hoping, my friend, here's hoping.
Anyway, we will see you at half time. Of course, thank you very much, Pete, as always.
My pleasure.
We will see you at half time, of course, with the incomparable Rob Conway. And of course, we've got club legend, Mr. Kev Watkins. And I think Froome's favourite son is somewhere around here at the moment. So we'll no doubt catch up with him later at Mr. Adam Bestwick. See you then. Reporting on Torquay, in which it's Winchester City 1, Weymouth 0 in the FA Cup third qualifying round. I think I got that right. And we're, of course, it's half time, so I can only be here with one person, the incomparable Rob Conway. And for once, we've got a good half time report to do.
Yeah, really good. I just want to say before we start talking about football, obviously it's our first game at the new facility. It's wonderful compared to what we've had. It's really neat and tidy, and it's a really great place. I'm really impressed.
But isn't it nice to be back home?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, it's been. I think I worked out earlier. 161 days. We played 25 away games in a row, including pre-season. But it's fantastic. I mean, like compared to the Merthers and Dorchesters in the league, we're still a small ground, but compared to what we have, we've got a really nice setup.
Exactly.
Really nice.
And I think it's helped the boys as well, because I think they've had a boost from that.
Yeah,
today.
definitely.
They've really put the work in that first half.
Yeah, considering they're a league above, I mean, we're both in our respective relegation zones in the league, so we're both struggling in the league. But you wouldn't know that there's a league difference from what we've played. We've come out firing. We played really well. Hi Mike.
Hi Mike.
They hit the post. Luke's made a good save, but literally, Dan Jones went down injured. I think he had a blood injury. He went down, which added 4 or 5 minutes onto the first half, and literally in the 4.5 minute of that, ball's been played across the Baz from 18 yards out. He smashed it, took a deflection, passed the goalkeeper into the roof of the net, and I'm elated right now.
Oh, so am I,
really
to be
good.
honest. But again, it's that man again, Jamie Barron.
We are probably struggling in the league because the guy's been injured so much.
Exactly.
We're not a one-man team. I'm not saying that.
No, we're not.
But the guy is so influential. He is so good, and just drags everyone up to his level. And he's such a fantastic player for us.
Well, I think he's the glue that holds the team together.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously he's been playing with us for years and years.
Yeah,
It's just. Yeah,
he's our talisman. That's the way of putting it.
Big time. And, you do notice when he's not in the team. I'm not saying the players who replace him are any less, but the guy is obviously a Winchester.
He's a class.
Yeah, exactly. And today has shown that. Hopefully he's obviously had an injury so far this season. Hopefully it holds out and he can play the remaining 45.
Let's hope he can. But also, if needs be, let's hope it's not the case. We've still got people like Barron on the bench. We got Simba. I think he's on the bench.
Yeah, Simba's on the bench. You've got obviously Griggsy and Evans. Both could play centre midfield.
So we've got people that can come on.
So it's not going to be the end of the world. But
it's not. But let's hope. Because even if it's, let's say, for Pete's sake, the win today's massive. But it's great to see a big crowd here at City Ground.
Yeah, I reckon there's
600.
Maybe even 7, close between the two numbers. Yeah, it's really good and great to see. Obviously, Weymouth have brought a decent support, but there's a lot of Winch fans, which is obviously great for the community. I mean, if we can get a win today, get them back in next week, and the week after that, and it's only going to be fantastic for the club.
Exactly. Well, thank you for your half time as always, dear boy. We will see you at full time, of course, with the club stalwart, club legend, Mr. Kev Watkins, and of course, Froom's favourite son, Mr. Adam Besson, who will be joining us as always. See you then. Report here on Talking Winch. It's finished Winchester City 2, Weymouth 2. I'm joined by one half of the dynamic duo, the dynamic part, should we say?
Very dynamic.
Very dynamic, and still
not so good at holding mics though.
No. Still from Froome. Adam Beswick, and of course club stalwart, club legend, Mr. Kev Watkins. It's finished 2-2 here in the FA Cup. We're still in the hat. There's the good news, but it's so near yet so far. Kev, the win seems like it's been taken out of ourselves a little bit.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we would say we're in total control for 80 minutes. Weymouth offered little to nothing.
Yeah.
And they've just suddenly scored a goal out of nothing.
Yeah.
And they've had a little bit of momentum. Next attack, they score again. And they've literally had 2 efforts in 90 minutes to score 2 goals, which when you play in higher league opposition, it does happen. But it's, like I say, it's so frustrating because we were by far the better team today. Yeah. And the occasion as well was superb because a lot of people turned up to vote from Winchester. We put on a good show for the people of Winchester as well, and it's just so frustrating. But like I say, we're still in the hat. You've got to look at the positives, and I still think we can go down there and give them a game as well because in front of the home fans, they'll be under more pressure, I think. Although today is very frustrating, there's still a lot to look forward to in the hat, and I still think we can go down there and get a result.
Yeah, I agree. Adam, all joking aside, we put in a real performance here today, and we're proud of the lads. They really did put in a great performance today, and we're so unlucky it's not. Simba was unlucky, he had a real chance in about 70th, 75th when he came on, just past the post, that goes in, game over.
Yeah, well, we were fantastic today, weren't we? And we can look at individual moments and say, well, this should have been this, this should have been that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we were unbelievable for 80 minutes, they were unbelievable for 10 minutes, and the game's ended up in a draw, which can happen against high league opposition. We've got to lick our wounds.
Yeah.
It feels like a loss, doesn't it?
It does.
Which is weird to say because obviously they're in the league. 2 years ago they came down here and they played at the park really that day under a new manager. And today we were better than them, I thought. And it's the same story as last Saturday at Tiverton. They put their chances in the goal, we didn't. Well, we put some in the goal, but Yeah. So we need to lick our wounds. We'll go again on Tuesday.
Yeah, of course.
And it'll be tough at that place.
It will.
But who says no?
Exactly. The magic of the cup and all that. So we got Tuesday night, we got the cup replay.
Yep.
Saturday, we've got a big trophy game against Swindon.
Yeah.
And then the following Saturday, depends what that is. It could be the FA Cup.
Hopefully the FA Cup.
I hope the FA Cup,
qualifying
yeah.
round, yeah.
If it's not, then it'll be the league game against
Hungerford,
Hungerford.
yeah, it will be. So yeah, we've got four home games in a row, I think, after today as well. So hopefully we won't, because if we win Tuesday. But I mean, going back to today, I mean, if you're a Weymouth fan, you're leaving this ground laughing because they've got away with it today. And yeah, they got a second chance, which I don't think they didn't deserve. No way they deserve that. But like I said, against higher league opposition, there's always that threat. There's going to be a goal out of nothing, and that's what happened today. They had 2 goals out of nothing, and that's the annoying thing. And I'm sure the players and Davo and the staff and all this thinking the same thing. Yeah. I still think Tuesday we'll give it a go.
Certainly will give it a go.
See what happens.
Also, great to see a big crowd down here, and I'm talking a really big crowd down here.
Yeah, it was north of 500, probably north of 600, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what the official number was. Someone told me a minute ago, but
640.
I'm sure it'll be north of the official number as well.
Yeah.
Great advert for the club.
Yeah.
FA Cup game gave them a real show, as Kev said a minute or two ago. Seeing the new ground, so not only is it a big crowd today, but I'm hoping that the new facilities, the quality of the football will entice some people back, quite a few people back for future games. So build upon that sort of average of 300 or whatever it was last season.
Exactly.
For home games this year.
Push it 400.
Exactly right.
Exactly. Right, with that in mind, I'm now joined by Super Craigie Davis. Craig, very proud of the team's performance, but oh so near yet so far.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the overriding emotion of it. It's pride in it, proud of the fact that we ran them as close as we did. They're a Conference South team, they're level above us, massive football club, hugely supported, and mostly proud of also the fact that we've staged that game as well as we've done. We've not been beaten at the first time on our new patch. Showed that we can play some great stuff on there, and obviously disappointed that we haven't gone on to win 2-0 up. As soon as they score a goal midway through the second half, momentum's obviously going to be shifted in their favour hugely. I didn't think they looked like they're scoring before that. And then they get a second with 5-6 minutes to go, or not hours, 8 minutes to go. And you think they probably would go on to win it. So they're probably disappointed they didn't win it in a way. And I'm proud of the fact that we dug in and didn't let the momentum shift, result in us getting knocked out. So loads of positives to take from it. Just obviously a shame we haven't gone on to win it.
Yeah, I mean today's been a great day for the club. New pitch, new stand, all that type of stuff, new surroundings, so to speak. And the players really did go out there and give a really good account of themselves for the club. It's great to see a big crowd. I think the official was 644. So great all round. Just that little bit at the end. If we got over the line, it would have been a perfect day, wouldn't it? Otherwise.
Yeah, you can't get everything you wanted, can you? Always. Would I have taken it before a replay? No, because I think our best opportunity is to do it here. So I'm sure they'll be feeling like they've got the job done. But I think everyone said that after we drew Hungerford. So don't write off the winch.
Exactly. Baz, I felt back in midfield again. It's helped. We looked more solid with him but everyone to man today really put in a shift.
Yeah.
I thought it's just really good to see after all the grief we've gone through this season. The team are putting a performance like that. It's really good. It's been coming in a way, hasn't it?
Oh, it is coming. Yeah, we're a decent outfit. We've got there's areas that we can improve upon, but we've been madly lacking kind of nous and experience and ability to control a game in central midfield. We signed Dan Bartlett to do that with Baz. He got injured in the first 30 minutes of the first game. Baz has played 2 games so far this season now, so get those 2 firing and we'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, I was pleased to see him back. I thought lots of good performances. you know, there's a few that haven't had lots of pre-season in them, and it showed a little bit that to run hard, and their legs were sort of struggling in the last 5 minutes or so. That's expected. So yeah, we gave it a good go. We'll rest, recover, and we'll see how we go Tuesday.
Yeah, just on one of the players you mentioned, how far is Dan Barton away from maybe getting on to pick, maybe starting the game, shall we say?
It was touch and go for today, to be fair. He played against Bashley in the 23s on Wednesday. It was like a Rolls Royce, absolutely phenomenal footballer. We just felt it was just a step too far to play today. So he got a few minutes, and you saw he struck one ball that I thought was on its way in. So yeah, Tuesday maybe. We'll see.
Well, we'll wait and see. Well done for today. Hard luck that we didn't get over the line. But of course, we'll see you Tuesday night for the cup replay.
Yeah, we'll be there. I know you lot will be there. We'll see what the draw is. See what's the prize at stake. But whatever it is, we'll go there and put a proper performance in again and see what we can do.
Okay, well done for today, Craigie, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Right, with that in mind, we're going to leave it there. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Thank you, Yannick.
And we will see you next time, which obviously will be Tuesday night, which of course will be there. Same Winch time, same Winch channel.